Hello, good evening. So I'm Graham and welcome to a quick example of one of my classes. So the topic I've picked today is to help specifically one of my students who is about to take a trip, and we need to work through with him questions he's going to need to answer when he goes through the airport. So we've looked very carefully at the type of dialogue, questions and answers he's going to need. So in this case, we're going to go through some specific questions for him. And we're also looking at different techniques that he can use to be more comfortable and more confident while he's answering these questions. So I'm getting him, in this case, to make sure he repeats the question back to the person that's asking him, to make sure that he's understood the question. And I've also given him some other examples of useful phrases he can use to help control the conversation. To ask for repeat, to apologise and ask again for more clarification on what is the next step in the process he needs to follow. So the idea all round is to make sure that my student eventually is able to speak in a calm and controlled manner, to take better control of the conversation he's involved in, and generally speak much more naturally and more fluidly. So I use this as a method of basically I model the sentences, my student will repeat, I will listen for maybe errors or pronunciation problems or patterns that I can help him fix. And as well as picking specific dialogue like this, we will also take a general reading on a topic of the student's interest, something he's very familiar with already in Spanish. We'll pick a text that's comparable to that in English, and we will use that again to help look for problems with pronunciation that he has, and again help him model a more normal sounding, natural sounding voice. And all of this is to give him much more confidence in the control of his voice and how he's able to speak in any given situation. So I pick very specific topics that are most useful to my particular student. So in this case we're looking at airports, but I've done other ones for other different commercial applications as well. So I hope that's of interest. If you like any more information, please let me know, and I'll happily explain any more points. There's something specific you'd like me to clarify. Cheerio.